if you can shoot the ball in today's day and age and defend, you'll always have a place on a team, you know?
What I want to know is, what are the fundamentals that a coach, maybe you are that 6-foot guy in high school and you're scoring 50 points a game, 40 points a game, but he comes and says, all right, the guy, I like a taller point guard or a shooting guard. What is something that is going to stick out to your coach recruiting someone saying, this kid can make his free throws, he can shoot threes, he plays hard defense, he takes charges, he does all the little things that I want in a guy that is that height, and I know when he comes here, he's going to make a difference because people are going to overlook him.
Yeah.
Is that something he looks for?
For sure. Every coach looks for that. Like, you know, a kid, well, number one, it's especially if you're undersized for the most part, unless you have, you know, some gifts or athleticism, especially if you're, you know, 6 feet and not the most athletic dude in the world. Like, all the winning is the most important thing. Like, if you're on a bad high, like, you know, if your team doesn't win at all and you're that guy, they'd probably be like, I mean, you know what I mean? And then I think the other biggest things are the things you were saying, those intangibles, whether it be leadership, whether it be, you know, passing the ball, setting up the offense, setting up the team, you know, defending pretty well, you know, at least to the best of your ability, showing that effort, you know, and then also being able to knock down shots. Like, if you can shoot the ball in today's day and age and defend, you'll always have a place on a team, you know. You can shoot the ball, dudes will take you. Granted, you have to, the more deficient you are in other areas, the better you have to shoot the ball.
Right.
But, you know, I'd say that's the one thing. Like, if you can shoot the ball, you'll always have a spot on a lot of teams.
Is there anything you would recommend to a younger kid out there that doesn't have that height but has the ability to play with these guys? Focus on 3-point shooting from the sides or the corners or mid-range, you know, the jumpers. Like, is there something that you recommend? Practice, and you can nail this? Just coaches will take you?
I'd say if I could do it all over again, I'd, like, you have to be able to shoot it, catch and shoots. You have to be able to shoot it off the dribble. And I'd say kind of the most important thing is being able to pass the ball, like, off, because the whole game now is ball screens, right?
Right.
Like, you see it with Trae Young, you know, you see it with Chris Paul. So being able to, like, throw these, you know, bounce passes, short rolls. Of course, this is a little bit later on, but, like, throw lobs to big men or being able to hit your big. And, you know, mid-range game with floaters and things like that is, like, beyond important now. And those are the types of things where if you can be effective in those, like, you're going to be great. Like, and it'll show how good you are. Like, if you're able to operate well in a pick and roll, like, guys make money just like Chris Paul. He's 6 feet as well. Like, he's a good athlete, but he's not a crazy athlete where you're like, oh, this guy's a freak.
Right.
And he defends extremely well. Has all the intangibles. He makes every team he's on better, and he's so good in the pick and roll. It's just like, you know, he can score. He can shoot from three. He can shoot mid ranges, floaters, but he just passes the ball so well to Aiden and these other guys. Yeah, so I'd say that's kind of the most important thing. I'd say is the pick and roll and being able to shoot, of course, because that adds dimensions. But I'd say is being able to play in the pick and roll and obviously play defense.